Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Daddy Squid here, talking to you guys about the Dream Team podcast. I'm here with Dag, Night Sky, Linkachu, Sowie Sam, Zero X, and the Lits, whomever that guy is. I don't know. I've never heard of him. And yeah, welcome to the podcast. Now, off to Linkachu.
Yeah, everyone, welcome to the DTP podcast, Dream Team podcast.
Less effort than Daddy Squid's video.
Yeah. So basically, just to sum up what this is, we don't know what this is. We're just going to be talking about, like, things, Nintendo, the tournament. We're going to be memeing the shit out of this.
I'm going to win the tournament.
And so, let's bring it to the top. So let's talk about the tournament. So we're going to
win.
So yeah, I'm going to win, and
Oh, okay.
No.
Honestly, though, we could spend hours trying to figure out who would win.
Okay, wait.
No, it's
Statistically,
no
if you
brainer.
look at this and then use the statistics of the
Linkachu, the only thing you'll win is the fat smack in the face if you actually believe that.
No, okay. So, my friend, I don't know if I told you guys, but my friend got his hands on Ultimate today. He got to try the demo, and he played Kirby, and he just said, like, he's never felt such a change. Like, we played, like, every Smash Bros. Since 64. Mm-hmm. And, of course, like, if you compare 64 to Wii U, it's, like, it's crazy difference, right? He's like, yeah, I've never seen such a difference in, like, how a Smash game runs.
Wow.
He's just felt like it's felt so much more free. So, like, this may change how we see Smash Bros. So, I don't know.
I don't care. I'm still gonna win.
But yeah.
That's pretty big.
But, like, maybe he's just a big whopping idiot and was way too excited to get his hands on Smash Bros, but who knows?
Was this the kid with cancer?
I mean, there was a lot of changes.
It's not the kid who had cancer.
Is it almost
About
as stupid as Night Sky's videos?
Oh my gosh.
Well, especially now
Save
that
it for
the
the
game's gameplay completely changed. Sakurai wanted this game to have, like, a fast play, a feel to it, like faster matches. It's just built to be different and have a change.
You know, I noticed that too because
it's aggressive.
You know, like the new mechanic, how like if you're doing it just a one-on-one, there's more damage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's not Melee.
Oh my
No
gosh.
game will ever be Melee.
Meme of this.
No game will ever be Melee.
What if
Honestly.
this game is Melee?
This is Melee DLC. I'm still winning on Pokefloat, so no Melee.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean,
really
Pokefloat Part 2 might happen with, like, Alolan Pokemon and stuff. That'd be cool.
There was that leak where it was like Skull Kid and Waddle Dee.
Skull Kid,
It was
yeah.
proof fake in like
That
a
stage
few
was
minutes.
so beautiful!
But that Pokefloat stage was way too clean.
It really was.
Until you saw the Skull Kid render and you were like, nope.
Yeah. It was they literally just pulled it straight out of Hyrule Warriors Definitive.
Holy crap, you guys are lacking like crazy.
Oh, we're lagging?
I might be on your
Everything
end.
sounds fine.
Yeah, everything's
I hope not.
coming through for me.
I think everything's fine for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Okay, just make sure.
So yeah, like always, every time we talk about the tourney, if you're interested, DM me, Linkachu, or Sowie Sam, if you'd love to.
Or Daddy Squid.
Don't bother. I'm gonna win.
Or yeah, listen here to Zero.
If you want to get beat by 0x, apparently, come and DM me or Linkachu. If you meet the requirements and whatnot.
Try me, bitch.
Whoa.
So,
Ho.
what are some of the topics we must discuss?
All right, so first up, or next up, is the direct. Like, what do you guys think? Just sum it up in a few words. Like,
So wait, are we gonna go in order of the people in the call? So like Dag will start.
yeah, sure. Dag, go ahead. What did you think of the direct?
He was awful.
Okay.
That's all.
Night Sky.
That's all.
I honestly have kind of mixed emotions about it. I think it was pretty good.
I think Nintendo Directs are like catering to a few fans, and that day it was Animal Crossing. All right, sorry, Sam.
I also have mixed feelings about it. I mean, Isabelle is... I'm just happy that Isabelle is not an Echo Fighter, and that's pretty much all I have to say.
Zero.
Ass cheeks. It could have we could have gotten way better games, and like instead of like all these simulators. Like, did we get card games? Like, who wants those?
The Lits.
It was essentially worth the wait. Everyone needs to understand this isn't E3.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, E3 wasn't that good to begin with.
Okay, Daddy Squid, what was yours?
I got 2 words: Animal Crossing.
Okay. So basically, some of the direct we got, like some of the greater things we got, like Luigi's Mansion. We got a shit ton of Final Fantasy games coming.
That was actually
That's clean. We got lots of cool third-party games. Like I've always wanted to try Katamari Damacy, and I now have my chance.
You never played that game?
Sorry, I speak American.
I don't even know what that game is.
I watched the Game Grumps play it as a child, and it just looked like really cool. I was like, you know,
It's really fun. How come you
What are you talking about? Canadians don't have internet. All they do is hunt down bears.
Dan, you got me there. You got me there.
We got a new Punch Out.
Nani?
What we did?
Nani?
What?
Oh, was that everyone?
Yeah, that was everyone.
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
And then we should I think we should elaborate on why we think that.
Okay.
Okay,
Do you want to
well,
go through
I
again
think-
and do that and elaborate?
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
yeah,
go in
go
reverse
ahead.
order this time.
Dag, do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, I mean, it had a lot of great things, like you mentioned, Luigi's Mansion, Final Fantasy, and Minecraft, but all the rest was kind of boring, to be honest. Well, for me.
And I do agree, and I feel like everyone else could agree. There was a lot of just like a parts like where you just sit there. All right, nice guy.
That was
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of the games like I weren't really like excited about. I mean, I'm glad they opened up with like say like Luigi's Mansion 3. That really like got me excited. But then after like a little while, it's like it's not really.
It's the card
that.
game.
Yeah, the card games were kind of a turn off.
Yeah.
Who wanted that?
Like
Card games.
Like when I was cutting through like my footage for my reaction video, it was just like me sitting there. I didn't even say a word. Like as soon as like they're like done with Kirby Epic Yarn, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here now because like I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Oh, that's kind of neat, but that's it.
I don't know.
Kirby's
I don't know about you
Extra.
guys, but the new 3DS games actually look really cool. Like heck, I'm actually excited about the new Yokai Watch.
But why all the ports? No, but, like, is anybody honestly excited for Mario Brothers U again? Like, except for Captain.
me is like not a Mario fan. I couldn't care. Like those games just didn't never appeal
but, like,
to me.
It's the same game. It's the same game. It's just on a different.
But the thing is,
But
lots of-
Peachette.
the thing about that is some games just have that replayability, and that's why ports are fine. I'm fine with ports, and that's fine because some people just don't have like the attention span, or maybe just they don't want to sit through and play the same game, or just have so many games they just feel like they don't have the time to do a like a port. They just can't.
Yeah.
The most shocking reveal was Peachette, to be honest.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Peachette? When I saw that, I'm
Stupid.
like, that's
My life's a lie.
It's actually a stupid concept.
Yeah,
It's trash.
So what does
It's
that
going to
mean?
be
Then?
Peach's Echo.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Yikes.
Yo, if we're talking about Echo Fighters, I think I think Sand should be an Echo Fighter for NES.
Oh boy.
We'll talk about that later, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
since we brought it up.
I got
And
words now.
going back to the direct, there were some like announcements that were like, "What is this?" Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like there was one game that like I saw like the live chat of like the Nintendo Direct stream, and everyone was like, "What is this game? We've never heard of it before."
Yeah.
The thing about the Switch though, like compared to old like E3s and directs, the Switch is like third-party machine. Nintendo hasn't had this many third parties before. Like
Well, I mean, the DS was pretty big.
the DS was big,
No,
but like you don't
because-
see like there's
No,
lots
we
of
had so-
indie developers and stuff that Nintendo really wants to like. Yeah, look at these guys. These games are great. Like look at the births that we've had through like indies. They're kind of incredible. So maybe Nintendo's really just searching to find their new gold ticket.
Shovel Knight was their like huge gold ticket in the Wii U. You guys remember that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's my
Yeah,
point.
for sure.
I mean,
I
heck,
think
I'm pretty sure if you go on like the Wii U eShop right now, you can like see that like Shovel Knight's on the banner.
Yeah.
I may be like
think
remembering
the
it wrong, but-
Messenger might be their next big thing.
The Messenger looks nice.
Yeah. That
What
does.
even is that? Sorry, I don't pay attention to anything that's not really Nintendo games or like AAA.
I think I'll probably, I don't know exactly how I'll edit this, but maybe I'll just like throw footage up from like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Game Explain does theirs or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Analysis machine.
Okay, and the kind of like part 2, like expanding on the directs. When do you guys think the next direct is? Like, do you think it'll be a Smash direct or maybe a Pokemon direct, or maybe we'll see a direct for goddamn Animal Crossing or Metroid? You know?
The end of the month, I'm expecting a Smash Bros. Direct.
I agree. So wait, has there been a Smash Direct every month this for the past couple of months?
I think there's been a Smash announcement every month. No.
Smash announcement.
July didn't get one. I don't.
Yeah,
think
July didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
July was a drought. But no, because we had E3 June.
Oh, wait.
Nothing in July. August the direct. Isabelle in the September direct. I think October will get like our closure for Smash Bros.
Zero X is left to call.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, but why would they close it in October, though? I mean, the game comes out in December, and, you know, when games get closer, they generally become more hyped. Why would they end it there? If anywhere, it had to be, like, late November when they ended the hype.
I can't even remember what, like, the schedule was for the old one. Like, I remember, like, Wii U, like, all the hype for Wii U just feels like such a blur to me at this point.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't even there for the hype train for Wii U, even though I, like, play it every day.
I don't even know how my parents made me wait till Christmas to get Wii U, and I don't even remember how I did that.
Yeah, same here.
You know, honestly, I think the thing that I love most about this new Smash Bros. Is the roster. Now, in Smash 4, I've learned has one of the worst rosters in Smash history. Simply because it may have a lot of good characters, but I mean, how many characters did you guys actually know before it? Like, no one cared for Corrin. Heck, no one cared for Robin.
That's the point, though, to bring him back into the spot.
Yeah,
like, that's why
Smash 4 is what introduced me to all these Nintendo franchises.
Yes,
Who would you rather want, though?
The thing, most people, like, lots of people, being in the Mother fandom, lots of people refer to, like, Smash Bros. As their gateway into one of their favorite games of all time. Now, that doesn't apply for every franchise, but, like, Fire Emblem wouldn't have been as known in the West as, if it weren't for Smash Bros. And they've even used Smash Bros. To promote stuff. Like, Corrin was used to promote those 2 new Fire Emblem games.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Isabelle's being used to promote the next Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I mean, who would you rather want? Would you rather want Corrin or King K. Rool?
Like, honestly, I wasn't very aware of King K. Rool. Like,
Yeah, neither was I.
but like I knew he existed as a character, but didn't know the hype surrounding him. Even because I didn't play like Donkey Kong. I was just like Zelda, Mario,
Well, then
Pokemon.
That actually reminds me. Really quick to address this though, but what do you guys think about Waluigi?
It's not gonna happen.
Waluigi, I feel like Waluigi will be a last-minute decision.
I think it'll either be like how they announced Mewtwo when the game was like ready. It was like right out there out the door, and they're like, "Yeah, you buy both, you get Mewtwo." That's how they're gonna do the same, something like that with Waluigi. I don't know.
Nah,
like,
they won't do that.
Waluigi will be DLC 1, or maybe he will be like a surprise announcement on day 1 or the day before it releases.
Maybe.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think he's just gonna stay in Assist Trophy.
That's if it happens. That is if it happens. Those are my ifs. If he is,
if this is true that this is Sakurai's final Smash Bros. Game, and if it's true, and how everyone wanted Waluigi and how Sakurai's basically been harassed by Waluigi fans. I feel like if this is his last game, there's gonna be a little middle finger, his last victory to the Smash audience. It's gonna be like.
I feel the exact opposite because now since Smash Ultimate has come out so early in the Nintendo Switch's life cycle, with every Direct, every E3, this is their opportunity to promote any franchise that comes to the Switch. Like, if Kingdom Hearts gets ported to the Switch, let's get Sora in there.
No,
exactly.
If
Spyro gets announced to the Switch, let's throw Spyro in there. Smash Bros. Now, since it's so early, is going to be used to advertise the franchises.
Smash Bros. Like I said, Smash Bros. Is a gateway drug to everything else, and Sakurai himself has his own series that we haven't heard from in a while. And I know Mr. Squid over here did a video about that today, and there was a leak that this would happen, that a character would be announced to announce a new game. And they did that with Isabel. They did that with Corrin. Now I think they could do that with Kid Icarus. And they can announce Hades. New Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus.
I need Hades.
The heat
Maybe
would be brought.
Hey, everyone in this call, go look at my video. Why we need Kid Icarus on Switch. That's actually doing surprisingly well.
Congrats.
And honestly, though, let me say, I'm calling this now. I probably said to either you, Linkachu, or someone else, but since we're so early in the Switch's like life, and we're getting all like these like AAA games already, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like all these other games that you're talking about as well, like relatively soon.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the console that's gonna have everything on it.
I don't know.
Okay, now this one's gonna be a little weird.
I also feel like that we'll get a Dragalia Lost character to promote the game on mobile.
I don't know about
no.
That's a stretch.
Who cares about that again?
Nintendo.
Nintendo cares about that.
You know, there's a rumor flowing. Nah, I ain't gonna. Well, yeah, there's like a rumor flowing around Japan that I'm just like very, very popular mobile game character might actually be in Smash Bros. Because Nintendo likes stocking it. But I forgot like who it is. But it's like incredibly popular in Japan.
Alrighty.
You don't say.
Okay, we should actually start moving on a little bit.
Yeah, sorry about that. Keep going.
Oh, you trying to rush us, Linkachu? Huh? You trying to pressure us?
No.
Oh, there's just a lot to talk about.
Yeah, there is. Second of all, I think this is just a thing I'm going to bring up. We're not going to elaborate on this, but I think, remember how when they promoted Xenoblade, they did an entire direct on that. They did the same for a Fire Emblem, they did Smash Bros, I think, and Pokemon. I think we'll see that for maybe Metroid Prime 4, or some of the bigger releases we haven't heard about much yet.
I doubt it.
Alright, moving on.
I'm down.
Alright, let's talk about the dreaded Switch Online.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I want to start. I want to
Okay,
start.
We're gonna go through, and we're gonna go through one by one. We're gonna say who's with it and who's against it. Dag, are you with it or against?
Against.
Okay. Night Sky,
Against.
I'm with it. Sowie,
I'm with it.
Zero.
Against.
All right. The Litz
Against.
and Mr. Squid.
I'm kind of with it. Okay, here. Can I go first?
All right. Yeah. Let's go back up then. We'll go.
All right.
Okay, so when I was for the online service, you know, it's $20, right? You know, it's harmless if you ask me.
That's dirt cheap.
Oh yeah, I know it's dirt cheap, but you know, they added 30 games and like 30 NES games into the online service, which you know normally would be a pretty good thing. You know, NES games are all right, but you know, 12 years ago I would have said that. But in today, NES games are worth 5 cents, much less $20. Now, if you ask me, the only thing they need to do to make the online service better is give us servers for Splatoon and Smash Bros. And and add SNES games and N64 games to the roster of Switch Online exclusives. Because if you look at Xbox One Live and all that jazz, PS1,
They have that, yeah.
they give you the last generation's game, and Nintendo clearly ain't gonna do that because we're apparently held to like a high standards. So if you ask me, add N64 games because like I would eat that up. I've been dying to play Star Fox 64 on my Switch, even like a month before the Switch came out.
All
We
right.
shouldn't have
The Litz.
for that.
I sense it's a waste of money. I know you guys. It's dirt cheap to just throw $20 out the window. We aren't getting anything that we were promised at all. We aren't. The online doesn't support Splatoon 2 at all. So if your Switch breaks, all your data is gone. Same thing with Pokemon. It doesn't support Pokemon at all. Let's see. We don't have all of the NES games. Just buy a classic edition. People honest. That's why the classic edition exists. And
Exactly, we shouldn't have to pay for that. We should have to pay online for something we got for free.
Honestly, side note, I don't like how Metroid, the original Metroid, and Kid Icarus aren't on the NES online service yet.
They're adding more games. They are adding more games. All right, Zero.
Wait,
Get it? Yeah, but you should still have an emulator, especially since the console before we didn't have to pay online to get that.
mhm.
did you
Alright.
hear that the NES?
just
Did you hear
got
the
it for
NES online service has already been hacked like hours before it was released, or hours after?
Really?
Sam.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I said I'm with it. I mean, I'm still partially more with it than against it, but you know, I mean, with like Xbox and stuff, it's like the minimum is $60 for that kind of stuff. So $20 isn't too much to be worried about. But yeah, like the Lit said, we didn't get all that we were promised.
You know, I think we're
goes.
just holding it up. I think we're just holding up the Nintendo Switch Online service to an unfair standards. I mean, if we're comparing it to Xbox and PlayStation, they're charging $60. This is only a third of it. It's 33%.
Right.
Yeah.
How is that
Even though
unfair?
I feel like they should
How
get
is
the
that
bare
unfair, though?
essentials. I think they should get the bare essentials ready, like cloud saves and what's it called, and just better exclusives and all that stuff. Servers. I think that's all. They
Cloud
need.
saves don't work for all the games.
That's all they need.
Yeah, cloud save should
Alright.
be on the console anyways. It shouldn't be something that we pay for.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right. See, it is.
And it goes and the cloud saves goes away. So when the online service is over years from now, we're not gonna have our stuff unless we have it on the Switch.
You know, I kind of want to like interrupt y'all now. Any chance when you guys talk, like I love it because Linkachu was about to talk and Zero X interrupted him. I'm gonna start doing that when I want to talk.
All right. And then I'll
Yo,
start
what's up,
screaming.
everybody? It's Captain Squid.
Anyways, so the thing is, I do agree with a lot of your points, but I also fucking completely disagree. You guys
Ow.
need to stop whining. This is brand new. This is something Nintendo's never done before. They're brand new. If a baby started walking, did you expect them to learn the entire English vocabulary in a day? No! You do not expect that from a child! This is brand new! Anyways. Okay, I think...
Over 80 or,
Are you choking?
Okay, the thing is, Nintendo is brand new to this whole online thing. Nintendo has never been okay with like kind of like being like, oh yeah, you can talk to your friends, which I think that's stupid. They should learn that. They have picked it up with mobile. All they gotta do, is put like what they do on the mobile phone on the Switch. We're freaking
You're wrong.
flying.
The mobile
We're soaring.
phone app is garbage too.
The mobile app is garbage, but like Nintendo's moving slowly with their stuff, and they're more focused like
But
currently like.
Xbox got it right the
But
first
we're
time with
paying
the
for it. We're
original
paying
Xbox.
for their mistake.
Okay, but the thing is, you're getting everything you need. You don't need any more. If you have a problem with paying for it, just don't use your
something that
Switch.
should already be there. I shouldn't have to pay for cloud saves. I shouldn't have to pay for NES games, which I bought an NES Classic like.
Well, I mean, you should still have to pay
But, like,
for any.
How many
you have on the Switch.
times do I have to pay for an NES game that I already have?
You don't need to.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Night Sky's turn.
Alright, go for it, Knight.
So here's the thing, though. I was telling you this before, Link, but we didn't have to pay for this with the Wii U and the Wii, and those are really good services.
But like,
And to hear, and no, here's the thing, and to hear that we lose our backup saves in the cloud when like our time period ends, that's not good. You should at least have everything saved automatically.
I agree.
I think,
Shouldn't have-
but like,
we
the
can't
thing
do
is,
that.
a lot of people are expecting this to not change. Like, this is everyone here is thinking like, this is what is happening now is never going to change. What is
of
what
course
is the
it-
online
They better
going-
change
been
it.
out for?
But it
It's
shouldn't
been out
have
for like
been like that in
not
the
even a
beginning. If
week.
Xbox
It's
can
not
get it
even
right
out
in the
for a week.
beginning, why can't
But
Nintendo?
Nintendo's not Xbox. Nintendo is not Xbox. So stop
Well,
thinking that.
I
Well,
still
they
do
should
not know
strive to
this.
be Xbox.
Wait.
then.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. You got. Oh, hey, CJ. And well, here's something I need to tell you guys. You know who helped Nintendo with their online service? Xbox. They actually contacted Microsoft to help them build up their service,
They
and
did
heck,
enough
it still sucks. So as you were talking about earlier, when a baby walks, it has to learn the whole dictionary or whatever Linkachu said for that. If your parent guides you the right way, you might do it.
Damn.
At least, yeah, we should at least have something that competes, not something that's so bad.
Oh yeah, by the
we
way,
don't
everyone
have-
welcome CJ. Everyone welcome
we don't even
CJ
have
Destoria
parties.
to the Dream Team
Hey, welcome
podcast.
The
CJ.
Switch, I think the Switch will also transform like within the next few months with the online. The Switch.
I hope it does, but right now it has nothing that it can offer.
We gotta give it a chance.
I
though.
personally believe that Nintendo has released this way too early. I think when they delayed it the first time, they were not ready. And clearly, they were not ready again. And I think this is like way too like early because they did not have enough. So they're kind of just
But
trying to
they've
sweep
had
all
it-
their issues
they've had
under the
it
rug.
online.
And I do agree that there is issues, but like I don't care. I play my Switch every single day. I play every game, almost every game on the Switch almost every day. But I have no problem.
You say it's too early, yet the Switch has been out for practically a year and a half.
Exactly.
I think, but that's Nintendo's fault. They should have been
Xbox,
working on this.
2002 console has done since the beginning. It's like, it doesn't make sense.
The Xbox, the original Xbox, did not do it good whatsoever.
But
It was like
because
that's
that
because it
was-
was brand new,
That was the
but
best
that
of
was that
It was a
time.
better start. It was a better start than Nintendo is doing right now.
Yeah, Nintendo, and I'm not going to defend them on this. They're doing jack shit for like what people expect them to do, but we also expect a lot of Nintendo, and I think
Right.
that's pretty unfair. I followed Nintendo through a lot of shit. I paid for that goddamn Wii U, and I bought a lot of games on that shithole, and I've even bought a lot of these stupid ports. But I still believe that they'll do the right thing.
Everyone
because,
quiet.
Like, look at this
Okay,
shit.
right now I'm on Nintendo's online service, and I'm gonna count how many of the 30 games are actually Nintendo games. We got 1,
Oh, why does that
2,
matter, though?
3, 4.
How does that matter?
Because these are like the only games that actually are good on the console.
It's not if they're Nintendo, it's if they're good.
Who wants to
and
play
most of
River
them are
City
good.
Ransom?
Yeah, Sam's right.
I mean, who wants to
Like,
play
most of the
soccer,
games on there,
baseball, or pro wrestling
It
on the
depends on the
service?
player. Like,
I
what
mean,
if
it
it's
doesn't matter.
nostalgia-based?
They're games, but like we shouldn't have to pay an online service.
But the thing is,
Especially since we're not keeping them.
nobody is making you pay for these. And that's the thing I feel like a lot of people do expect. If you want to play your Switch, I feel like they kind of told us from day one that you're going to eventually have to pay for this. And if you didn't agree with it, then you shouldn't have got a Switch and done this. Because you've kind of done that for yourself.
No, that's BS. That's BS. That doesn't matter. If they're a company, their goal is to make me want to get something from them. So
Then don't get it if you don't want it.
Exactly. If you don't want it, nobody is forcing you to get it. It's just that you're losing a lot of things.
That's the answer to any company's thing. If I don't want to see a movie, then I don't have to go see it. But they're supposed to make me want to.
We're locked behind online. That's not fair.
Yeah, if we want to play Mario Kart online, but we can't unless we pay for the online.
Next guy, let me put this into perspective for you. So let's just say this: you're at your local burger joint, and you really, really, really want this burger, and you want it very, very much, and it doesn't, for some weird reason, come with cheese, and so you try to buy the cheese, but they won't let you do it on its own, so you got to buy all this other stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
but but like you gotta wait for that other stuff. You can get your one thing right away. That other stuff will come.
It doesn't work though. That doesn't work.
I shouldn't have to wait.
When the Switch released,
shouldn't have to wait.
When the Switch released, I mean, what did it have? It had Zelda, and that was a killer app. I mean, heck,
but like,
when the online service is practically as big.
Let's sit down like this. The Switch just came out. This is hypothetical. The Switch just came out. Day one. You decide that you want to pop in your brand new Zelda game. That's great. You're like, why not? I'm going to check out the eShop. Oh, there's nothing there. All right, that's fine. Oh, what's this? There's this neat game by Square Enix. All right. I don't know what that is. I'm probably not going to get it. That's fine. The Switch was kind of by itself for a really long time. It was just like Breath of the Wild and a few like cool controllers and this dance party overpriced goddamn dance party game. Fast forward, Mario Kart comes out, and if that's the day you got your Switch, do you think you would have wanted to pay for online just then?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to pay for it eventually. Why not just get out of the way?
Exactly.
But
the
look
thing
at the
is,
competitor. For the Xbox 360, you got free games, and then you got to keep them afterwards. The cloud was on there.
Dude, heck, I remember.
Okay,
I remember
if
when...
you're complaining about like losing save files on an NES game, you better shut up. Those take one day to beat. One day to beat.
I'm losing my rank X on Splatoon 2.
Yeah, exactly. I should be worried about losing all my save for like
But like, what is going to happen to your Switch? Like, what happens to your Switch and you lose your save data? That's your fault. Because like that's an iPhone, man.
Yeah, but like, what
if you drop your iPhone in a river, whose fault's that? The river?
Yeah, cloud save. Accidents happen, dude. Like
exactly.
Where?
But not everything can be there, man. And I think that's a big problem.
Yeah, but if the accident does happen, then there should be a system where I can put it on another thing. Why do I have to pay for that?
hypothetically here, what is the biggest game on the Nintendo Switch?
Easily Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
Nope, that isn't it.
Like the big, like what do you mean? Like biggest online game or biggest?
Just the biggest game. What is the game that people go to the most and play the most often on the Switch?
Zelda or
The
Fortnite.
answer
It's
is
gotta be
Splatoon 2.
Yeah, it's Splatoon.
Yeah, it's
Splatoon 2 is the biggest thing. And let's just say, I'm pretty sure how many people, like 6 million people own the game? That means if I drop my Switch, and that means I cannot get all my things. If it's the biggest game, why would you not want your biggest game to be supported in your online service so you can have
think about too, like if kids, like little kids have the Switch as well, and if they break it, is their parent really gonna want to like spend money on like their online service to save the cloud backup data?
Yeah, look at you, like these points don't really make sense for me.
Okay,
like,
no. The thing is, and this is one of the biggest things. We don't know what's happening. Nintendo's probably trying to fix this. Was probably an error that wasn't ready for it to be out.
If it wasn't ready, then why was it in the Nintendo Direct?
Okay, if it wasn't ready, then don't
it was probably an error. It was like, I can almost guarantee Nintendo wouldn't have just been like, oh, people can't save their backup data. The thing we talked about in the Direct, just fuck them. All right, pay $20. You don't want it? That's fine.
On the console, anyways, it should be like it shouldn't be a part of the online service. It should just be a part of the console.
But it wasn't. That's the thing. Like,
okay, then that's Nintendo's fault. They're doing bad.
Exactly, but
only
until the Switch Online came out, people started complaining about that because they put it then.
No, I heard that before the online service was even announced.
Night Sky, I don't think you realize that cloud saves are a necessity for consoles.
Yeah,
like, no, I know they are. I'm just saying like we shouldn't have to pay money for that though.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with Night Sky.
I'm not saying we shouldn't have a cloud service. We need one, and it has to be for all games too.
But we shouldn't pay for it.
Link at you, I hate you because you started Civil War Among Us.
Like, did you hear Nintendo's explanation why Splatoon can't have cloud save data? Or whatever?
Wasn't it because it was like in like a weird part of the RAM or something like that? Like
no, because to prevent cheating.
What?
Yeah.
That's
honestly,
we don't want people buying gear and then and then realizing that if it's not good gear, they restart their game with their save data to get different gear or some crap like that.
Anyway.
Yeah, really.
I mean, honestly, though, how many people will do that?
The people who are rank X.
Oh wait,
people who are extreme tryhards in Splatoon.
I can kind of see that because like the competitive audience and all that stuff for Splatoons. I mean, if you have really really good stuff, then you're basically one of the best. And I can also kind of see that with Pokemon Let's Go, like the competitive audience, how basically all the good Pokemon are like.
Have they
at the
brought
top
up like online play on Pokemon? Like, is that a thing we know about?
Oh
yet?
yeah.
We just know about online battles.
Pay $20 a year for it.
At least it's $20. I mean, since we have to pay for it, we have to pay.
Yeah, but like,
it's just $20. It's not like you're taking a stab out of your goddamn arm and selling it to Nintendo. It's just
money is money.
No, but we're throwing $20 out
the Switch costs money. So.
Well, I mean,
but, like,
Link at you.
The Switch was like regularly way cheaper than any consoles that were out at the time. I think it was like the Xbox was like $600 and the Switch was $400.
Link at you. I got a question for you.
Why is Nintendo striving to be the worst competitor in the game?
Link at you. I have a question for you, or Night Sky. Which one would you rather want to buy? A bad apple that costs 5 cents, or buy a good apple that costs $5?
If you have 5 cents, you get what you get.
Yeah.
But Nintendo shouldn't be striving to be
that's
like
not the
the
question.
backup.
But they're
Like they shouldn't be wanting to be the like $20 compared to $60 for like
I don't know.
They should charge us more because they want to be like the best. You know what I mean?
okay,
Like,
fine. Hypothetical, like you just said, they should charge us more. $60 for Switch Online. You're fine with that? Exactly what we're getting right now. $60.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
$60 with the right stuff.
Like,
$60 with
like,
the features that are needed.
Like the point that they're cheap, so it means nothing. We shouldn't be talking about that. They should give us a better online so that they're not like so parents aren't like, okay, so we need the cheapest thing. We need Nintendo. Like if Nintendo's trying to like the point they're getting third party because they don't want to be looked down upon. by other game developers. Like, you know what I mean? So they should try to do
That's a little stupid.
And at E3, everyone's going to try to copy what the Switch is doing right now, portability.
Exactly. But the thing,
Now
the thing
you guys
about,
are getting off. That was a little off topic.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, which I can't say if it's gonna happen, but I feel like it's gonna be dog shit stupid if it doesn't, is that Nintendo will change what the Switch Online is. I think, like, they're definitely gonna fucking add more. I feel like
Yeah, but
I can't see myself 2020 paying $20 for Switch Online so I can play Smash and get a few more NES games. It'll probably be like, you pay $20, you get to sit down and do a voice chat with your friends with the official Nintendo Switch headset. Or something like that.
How about we just leave this to the viewers at home and like go to the next topic?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to cut out way
Now
too
this
much
is
of
getting
this.
spicy.
So no, don't cut anything out. Don't cut anything out. The whole part of
I-
it for a podcast is just so
Yeah.
it can all be flow free. Don't.
So
don't
I
cut-
I pulled up the Nintendo Switch Online trailer, and the like to dislike ratio is huge.
Yeah, that's
So it says 8.5 thousand likes and 43,000 dislikes.
oof.
Yeah, that kind of looks like one of the N10 streams on Linkachu's end.
What Linkachu was saying before, data miners discovered voice chat icons in Splatoon 2. So, like, the
What, it
online
should be
service
part of the
is going to
functionality.
change.
And
Like,
hopefully,
who honestly
The
thought
thing
that
is, though,
voice
how
chat
long is it going
Smash
to
Wii
take
was
to
cool?
change?
yeah, that is. How long will it take to change?
That's
Like, I mean,
a thing we don't know,
E3
and
2019.
if you just can't hold out for that long or like to figure it out, you're gonna be screwed until then. Like, I guess it's just like
Yeah, but I
at
shouldn't
this
be
point,
screwed until
it's
then.
up to Nintendo.
I should not be screwed until then.
You know what?
And
want
what are
to
you
say,
gonna
though,
do about it? Are you just gonna be like, walk up to Miyamoto and be like, yeah, what the fuck are you doing, huh?
I
Like,
feel
what is
like
this?
what we should be arguing
don't
about
get it, though.
is the NES controllers. The NES
You're
joysticks
those are
can
retarded.
only be used on the NES games, nothing else.
That is stupid.
I play those with Smash Bros.
You
Yeah.
can't, though. You can only
What
use
kind of
them for
excuse is
NES
that?
games.
Wait, like, what
I'll
kind of
configure
excuse
it.
is that? Like, if you don't like it, then don't get it. Like, okay, then if I don't get it, then that ruins Nintendo as a company. Like, then they shut down.
Well,
then
that's
what
a little much.
what the
That's a
fuck are
little
you gonna
much.
do? What the fuck are you gonna do if Nintendo shuts down?
Honestly, I think all that needs to be servers, cloud data. We all know servers cost little to nothing. They're like dirt cheap. And if we had cloud data, probably it wouldn't be too hard. All they got to do is switch a few things around, and maybe they could add SNES to N64 games, and that's all we need. Am I wrong?
Then I should keep the
No,
Nintendo,
you're
the Nintendo and
100%
Nintendo.
correct.
Like, I think we can look at this probably from like a year from now, and I feel like what we'll be sitting with will be like a way to message, a way to voice chat, everything fixed, because clearly it's not that they're just doing this on purpose. There's probably issues and things they can't work about right now.
I mean,
Then-
honestly, I really like the voice chat. It's like one of my favorite parts.
If
about
I
the online.
like the Nintendo Online a year from now, I'll buy you the next Nintendo console.
Oh, bro, make sure not to cut that out. That needs to stay in there.
Maybe I
Make
might.
That's the best thing that happened all stream. When I say stream, but here's the thing though, we can hate on this all you want, but we yeah, right, we can't do anything without it at this point. It's not like we can play games without, we can't play Splatoon without this app.
You
Or
can
not app, the
like
servers.
exactly. You can hate on it as much as you want, but there's nothing that we can do about it. We can be like, "Oh shit,
that's
this
still-
sucks"
it's-
to each other, but we can't just be like phone up Reggie and be like, "Yeah, I don't like this. I'm not paying for this."
Yeah,
And
There's
expect
one
him
thing
to do
you can't
something.
My point is, even if people who don't have it and they don't find it appealing, then they won't buy it, and then that damages Nintendo. You know
But-
what I mean?
But we're talking about this like it's been out forever. It's only been like not even a full week since it's been out.
Then that's sad because it sucks and it just came out.
Well, I mean,
They
let's
can
just say
improve
that.
on it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, but like
I got an
I-
idea.
Everything needs to
What-
be improved on. Nothing's going to be done perfectly on its first try. It's like
yeah, but at least give me something good.
That's why they'll improve on it.
that's
okay.
the point of improving on it. If you don't like what you see at first, well then
Okay,
But it
then
should at
they
least
can't
be
do
Nice guy.
anything about it.
should
They
at
can't cater to everybody. That's the thing. They cannot cater to everybody.
Night Sky,
and
that's
they're
like
not catering to
Night Sky.
everybody.
What if, let's just say, for example, hypothetically,
cater to
the
their fans.
Switch did not launch with Breath of the Wild. It launched with Mario plus Rabbids. Would you be mad that that's all it had?
Yes.
I would be mad if that's all it had. Yeah.
And what does the Nintendo Switch Online service? Only NES games? Wouldn't you want GameCube, N64, SNES? Wouldn't you want those games?
But they're adding more each month.
Exactly.
So.
It's
But I
it's.
should
They're adding
be able-
NES
I
games.
think I think
NES games. Honestly, how much are NES games even worth now? Like 5 cents?
not really. They still go for if you want to get a digital copy of an
No,
NES
NES
game.
games are expensive.
Oh, and guys, the list is right here. We're talking way too much about this.
Yeah. Okay. Seriously.
Yeah.
All right. Next play.
We'll just we'll table this for later.
Only topic.
Yeah, we'll leave
Other
it
than-
till
Fuck the Nintendo Online. Fuck it. Linkachu, I want you to know I hate you for starting a civil war.
Yeah, I was really worried about putting this one in there. I literally typed it up in the topics. I'm like, this is a really fucking bad idea. Whatever.
I still love you, Pikachu.
Love you too, buddy.
Yeah.
PlayStation copied Nintendo with the NES Classic in there. Stupid.
We can all
PlayStation
agree on
Classic.
Wait.
Yeah.
PlayStation
And
Classic.
it doesn't even have that many games. 20 games on the.
And, okay, see, everyone's like,
Trash.
oh yeah, PlayStation's clearly the best. We cater to all their fans. Literally,
They
they're
ca-
not
they
even
copy
giving it a
Nintendo.
power
They-
cord. On the
They
box, it
straight
says,
copy Nintendo.
they literally go, yeah, we're not giving you a power cord. Big fuck you.
I was
Ew.
unaware of that.
Didn't Sega do that too? With
I didn't
the,
even
the
know that.
Genesis?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
PlayStation
everybody
Classic
wants
is
to copy Nintendo.
an Echo Fighter for the NES Classic.
You know the one. You know the one thing I don't like about the one thing I don't like about it is that the sucker doesn't have the original Crash Bandicoot. That was like the one thing everyone
I was
loves about
thinking
it.
the same thing. I was thinking
We-
that same.
We don't know all the games that are coming out for the.
But-
We do.
Right?
20.
No.
Oh, yeah,
There's-
the Crash Bandicoot
Yeah, but
is
they only
central.
named a few of them. Yeah, I just saw that one.
Oh, okay, but they announced. You're right, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just waiting till they announce a PlayStation 2 Classic. It's like I know I'm gonna give me those Sly Cooper games. You guys even know what Sly Cooper is?
Yes, I know.
I know that.
Yeah, he's that fox boy.
Okay,
Okay,
actually,
yes.
okay. So we got so stuck on just talking about the Switch Online vaguely. What I forgot to mention. What would you guys like to be added that could fix your opinion on the Switch Online? We'll go one by one. Dag, start it off.
And
Some more.
games.
N64 games. All right. Nice guy.
What would I want? I need to think about that. Honestly.
Night Sky's like it's perfect.
No, it's not. More online kind of like how do I explain it? More games that work like Splatoon on the Switch app because there's no other games on there right now.
Yeah, there's Mario Kart, Mario Tennis, a few other. I'm pretty sure there's like one more, but I can't remember.
that are working
I'm
that are
blowing
on.
this
No, I mean like
app
that are
off.
on the app right now.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
it's,
there's-
it's,
It's
it's
on,
just
you can
Splatoon.
voice chat. You
It's
can
just
voice
Splatoon.
chat on actually. Heck, I
The
actually
voice chat's terrible.
Well, I mean, you can still do it. I did it in Mario Tennis Aces earlier last
Oh,
night.
shit.
All right.
It's still shit.
That's
okay.
why we're using Discord, not the Nintendo Switch app.
Oh, but that actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Like we're all playing Mario Kart during it. That we should try that next time. That
I
actually
think,
sounds like a good time.
Dream Team Stream?
I think we should do.
Hey.
And then I think they should add actual game chat, like kind of like a message system or something like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be
or
nice.
connectivity to another partnered company like Discord or Skype or something like that that can just communicate.
That's
If they
I don't know.
can't do it themselves, then maybe find somebody else to help them with it. And another thing is, I think we just could add like a few more classic systems, like maybe Game Boy Advance games. Those are like pretty
Yeah.
retro.
Yeah.
And
Like
GameCube
Game Boy
games. GameCube and Game Boy Advance don't really ever
I don't
get
know if
touched
I'm
on.
I don't know about you
I
guys.
heard there's too many buttons on a GameCube game, like a controller, to be on the Switch. That's
Not
What?
has enough. It has
like
enough.
there's too many buttons on the controller for the GameCube.
Now the only hard part
What?
would be like that, how the controller, like the back buttons go too far in, and the Switch just has like symbol click ones. If that makes any sense?
I guess.
Like the
But
triggers
that
are
shouldn't,
too deep.
that shouldn't change anything. That like it
Yeah.
applies the same to Smash Bros. Like
Mm.
if you use a Pro controller and a GameCube controller, practically the same thing on Wii U.
Yeah, because I mean, the Luigi's mentioned 1.2 on the 3DS, and you know, they have to change
Yeah.
a few things
Yeah,
up.
that's true.
All right,
I love how
Sam?
calm we are about this. We are like all kill each other.
Probably,
a second
as
ago.
you said, probably like a Discord or something like that for the Switch, or just an improved app where you can like talk to people and stuff like that. And I would like N64 games and GameCube games. That's pretty much it.
All right, Zero.
Can I add like more than one thing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so the cloud. There should be an update where the cloud saves are part of the system.
Yes.
There should be more NES games that came with the online service, and then we should be able to keep them even offline. And then there should be like a messaging, like voice chat, John, like the same thing you said, the Discord, something like that.
The Lit.
Since basically everyone covered what I'd say, I just want to throw in a new thing: achievements.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
That'd be alright.
don't they already have something like that? The miners.
No.
No.
I don't think
Mr. Squiddo.
I think all I really want is cloud saves and Game Boy, N64 games, SNES games, and I'd prefer GameCube, but GameCube is unlikely.
All right.
Wait, is there anything else? Nah, not really.
Mario Sunshine HD.
Yes.
All
right.
No, I love it because we like basically murdered each other. Like we were all like fighting last time, and now that it's over with, we're just like, oh gosh.
The online service teared us apart.
Yeah.
Not clickbait.
There was
Bitch.
my friend was talking about. He was like, "Yeah, I remember like reading the comments of like the Switch Online, and Nintendo's like, oh, we just like kind of got all the community super soft. We have a great community." And it's like Phil Swift with like the Nintendo logo over his face. I just sawed this community in half.
Hey, you stole my joke.
Nintendo's got a bunch of friends to tear each other apart.
Oh, that's who showed me it. It was you, Nice Guy.
Oh well, they did that before with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And Mario Party.
Honestly, if anyone wants to play Mario Kart with me, I'm totally down. I got like nothing to do.
I'll
I'm
destroy
playing.
Alright.
Did you guys hear that Mario Party can't be played in
Oh, we're
tabletop
already in the
mode?
final. I'm having so much fun.
The final topic, and this one I don't know what to say and like how to cap this, but the final topic is hopes and predictions for Smash. Dag,
Okay,
start us
so
off
here's
from the
mine.
top. Dag.
Oh, I
Well, we're obviously going to get a new, like that's for sure. But I want to see Skull Kid.
Yes. Voila. All right, Night Sky.
You said predictions for Smash?
Anything you could want.
Anything I want? Oh, okay. I love a story mode just as great as Subspace Emissary.
Okay. Beautiful. New character like Skull Kid, of course, and story mode is a must. Sam?
Of course, you mentioned Skull Kid.
Of course,
All
I
right.
literally love him more than my own son.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, the sun. Wait, hold up.
All right,
All right.
Sam, go ahead.
I want Gino, Shadow would be cool, Skull Kid would be nice, more info on the Spirits mode, and probably the greatest cinematic trailer ever for the next Direct. I need that. I just need just an amazing cinematic trailer.
All right, hold up. Okay, because we talked about Skull Kid and Gino, I told this to my friend. Just imagine like a more intense version of like Gino's theme.
I can picture it
Just
already.
playing like in the woods,
Heavy metal?
like it's like Mario. No. Like it starts off like really slow and like bum 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 bum, and there's like boom. Yeah, as he like smashes in, or like Skull Kid, like you're in the woods is like Young Link, and then it plays like Oath to Order, and like Skull Kid knocks the shit out of Young Link, and at the end of the trailer he comes That's how they announce Young Link's final
I think I
smash.
cut my pants 7 times when you said that.
Me too.
Wait, who's going?
All right, Zero, go ahead with your.
Goku and Rayman. That's
Goku's never gonna happen. All right, the lids.
Casually.
I want Gino and Jabunyan from Yokai Watch.
Jibanyan.
Oh yeah, I remember that from our little collab that got screwed up.
Shut up.
okay.
The audio call, Captain Squid.
All right, Mr. Squiddo.
Okay, so I was actually really excited to talk about this, but heck, I have a theory that everyone's gonna hate me for. I think.
Is it Sans related?
No, it's not, but I wish.
Oh wow.
Okay, so I have a theory that we're gonna get 3 Microsoft reps this big time. I think we're gonna get Master Chief, Banjo Kazooie, and Steve for Minecraft.
You got me at Master Chief in a bad
I'm
way.
going with Steve for Minecraft.
Yeah, you got me at Master Chief, but then you lost me at Steve from Minecraft.
I think no. Master Chief was like, all right, you know, because Halo's actually
Me
the
got
only
her.
reason I've ever owned an Xbox console. But Steve, I'm not sure if I would want to see Steve or not.
Honestly, I think Steve's the one I want to see the
How about
most.
default skin from Fortnite?
I would literally kill whoever thought that would be a good idea.
Honestly, I want it because I want to see Linkachu's reaction video.
I would.
the only reason you would want
Okay, fine. If it happens, if they announce Fortnite for Smash, I will do an axe kick on my desk.
Can you kick yourself in the balls?
No, I can't do that. I will do it. Like, I will
Yeah,
literally kick
on the
my
head.
desk in half.
Okay, so he said he hit himself
How?
in the balls, and I
I would
said
break your
nothing to
Switch.
hit.
No, don't break your Switch.
Yeah, he'll need new online for
He
that.
doesn't have the
I
Yes.
thought
You're gonna be like, buy the online again.
Yeah, really.
Well, okay, actually, speaking of online, and I don't know if this is a topic or this is an actual thing that's like announced to be able to happen, but there was
We might
rumors
not
like
get your
or something
thoughts.
about game sharing.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
something about
yeah.
that.
Like, can
Yeah.
you actually just like have somebody else's account and just have all their games? Because if anybody wants like Mario
we should be able
Rabbids,
to upload clips to YouTube.
Nintendo's always been against YouTube. It's
Yo,
like
wait.
one of their biggest
anyone wants to
beefs
play
with the
Bayonetta,
internet
Bayonetta.
community.
Fascinating.
Can we talk about how we want Netflix on Switch?
Okay, no.
Ooh,
See,
yeah.
the thing is, like I was actually about to say this earlier. It's weird because, like, I think it was always like right off the bat, Wii U and like
The 3DS.
the Wii always had like and 2DS and 3DS always had those things right off the bat. Like they had
Yeah.
YouTube and Netflix and all that. Why the
I
Switch
think
don't
Ray
have
said
it?
something about me.
Hulu.
You know what? Netflix really isn't even that good anymore. I mean, Hulu's really where it's at now.
Are you?
I'm Canadian. I don't even get that. I can't use Hulu.
Are you?
Oh,
Are
I
you
mean-
crazy? Why can't I Netflix and chill and pull out my Joy-Con?
Oh.
I think
I'll need to age restrict this stream. I mean, not stream video.
I use the
like someone-
vibrations on my control.
Can somebody quote that?
Dude,
I
just
use
go to
the
Netflix and jump on my Joy-Con. I'll show her some motion controls.
yeah, like
I use the vibrations on my controller.
I'll show her that HD Rumble.
Yo, get my Joy-Cons away.
It feels like a new thing.
Yo, do you feel all the balls in the controller?
Play with my Joy-Con.
The Pokeball Plus.
He got it language, okay? You guys,
Alright, so we were talking about Smash, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's Smash?
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, we're talking about
Yeah, I
Smash.
think we should pull back to reality for a second. Anyways,
Yeah.
with that being said,
What's a Smash Bros?
Can I
Um,
smash your bro?
what like
was
with
stupid.
like okay, if you were just to think about Smash Bros coming out tomorrow, what would the first thing you do as soon as you get your goddamn hands
Train
on
for
it?
tournament.
Story mode.
No, like what would literally be the first thing you would do in Smash Bros?
Oh, I'd
Knock
put
all
it
the
in my
characters.
Switch.
I'd listen to the music.
I'd put it in the
Damn.
in my Switch.
Well, like okay, no, it's in your Switch. You are at the main menu. You press one goddamn button, and
Story mode.
piss
I
myself.
Story mode.
take the chip out and eat it.
Like flat yellow blue. What?
Yeah.
um,
Who else likes the taste of hand sand?
Yo, who else here going to the Who else is here going to the New York launch?
Me boy.
I'm going.
I wish.
I wish I could.
I'm going to
couldn't.
Canada
I'm
launch.
going.
Anybody gonna be there?
No, not me.
Canada's
Nah,
not
no one
real.
lives in Canada.
Where me and me and the president will just
Come
be like
meet me at
outside
York.
of like an EB Games, in the middle of like a
Come
snow
meet me
desert.
at New York. Boy.
You're going to New York, but Mexico's where it's at.
Oof. ¿Cómo te llamo? ¿Cómo te llamo?
Mexico.
Please don't try.
Oh god.
¿Cómo se dice red en yo?
Rojo.
So scary.
I'm gonna say this thing.
You see, I'm in Spanish one.
You guys, unrelated, but Shy Guy Steph is streaming right now.
All right,
Who?
actually, okay. Speaking of that,
And
we should end this because fuck you guys for making me talk about Switch Online for so long. Oh, I guess that's my fault, but you know.
Wait, how long?
It's like, whoa.
But now I have to edit this all, so thank you guys. I love you. I don't know if I'm gonna.
Wait, how
edit it.
long
I'm
is
probably
this?
Just gonna make it raw. It's probably
I thought
it's been over
Make
2
this
hours,
raw,
I think.
yeah. Make it
Or no, an hour. I think it was
No.
just
Okay.
an hour.
Yeah, when you said 2 hours, I was
I was thinking like I
Rid
had
of
to
my life,
literally
though.
write down everybody else's time. I had to like set up all these different clocks on like my home screen. I was like,
Wait,
a
before
lot.
we end this,
Come
who do you guys think the new Gen 7 Pokemon's gonna be? I'm team Incineroar.
I'm thinking Decidueye.
Decidueye's way cooler.
This is your.
Necrozma.
You know, honestly, I was a Decidueye boy at first, but then I saw Litten, and then I fell in love.
Here's the thing: if Incineroar comes to Smash instead of Decidueye, we have Pokken.
How about Marshadow? I think it's more.
No,
Marshall's a-
that's an
Marshall's a
assist
Pokeball.
trophy.
He's a Pokemon.
Necrozma for life.
I mean, a Pokemon, same thing.
Okay, wait, this is a weird idea, but what do you guys think about Giovanni as like a Pokemon trainer?
Oh, like an Echo Fighter, or like it would be like
more or less, no, original character, like a clone character.
oh,
What would his Pokemon be?
I
It
don't
would just-
know.
or it could be like
Like probably like Venusaur would be his like Meowth evolution. I don't know much about Pokemon.
maybe they could like switch it around. You know, maybe they could have like a Gary, and then you get Blastoise fully evolved,
Oh,
Ooh,
Charmeleon, and a Bulbasaur.
Charmeleon. It's Charmeleon.
Whatever.
Jeez, you guys pronounce stuff so weird. Stupid Canadians.
ooh,
Frick
Oh.
off! Get off my back!
Gone wrong. Gone sexual.
All right, I guess we'll be ending
In the
this
hood.
here.
Yo, wait, Sowie's here.
I've been
so
here.
yeah, I guess
Oh, okay.
I guess I better end this here because this is too much.
No. We should just keep talking. We should just keep talking so Linkachu will have to edit.